always like it with that. Yeah, I do funny.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
That first time playing another kickball.
He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he didn't even get back to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, the ground game. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Back to throw, it's Gabriel. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. Touchdown Tide! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he makes the extra point. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six.
Online, I'm like 15-0,
in
bro.
the end zone. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
60 awareness.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical.
Yeah.
You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong in the attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
Has this head coach lost his mind? Does he know where the ball is on the field? He's going for it this close to his own end zone. Release to the back. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense. You get a third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
You're running the ball.
To the ground with the back. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18.
No, I was just asking.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run.
Doing
simple. Finishing with his pads.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that
I didn't feel
medium area,
like your first time playing.
you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good
It's a
job
dead ass. It's your first time playing.
Stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
No.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it.
This.
Finds his man, and they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now,
We'll watch
fresh
you,
set of
man.
downs.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
He should have picked that off.
Just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
that 5
good.
to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to
Yeah,
run
good
the
picture.
football.
Oh, you're not good. Yeah, I got a good picture.
Deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
I'm serious, but it's not my first time
Keep
playing
the
this.
foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
I just got on.
Emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time.
No fuck it.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Yo.
One of the areas they really
I'm
focused on
14-0,
as a
bro.
receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for
Gang,
us in the
I
end
never,
zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make
gang,
tough
every
catches.
time I
David,
play
what a grab right there.
a
And
lot,
I think a lot of that has to do with trusting
I'm
your guy,
winning
knowing where he's going to be,
legit.
knowing when he's going to sit
It's
down, when
zero
he's not.
for
So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play. Just
oh my
like he did
God.
right there for 6 points.
Oh,
And the extra point
oh,
pushes
everything I
the
learned.
lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I believe in comeback, please.
He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this
I won't
period.
give you no chance, gang.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines.
You don't give me no
after the
chance.
gain.
No, don't give me no chance, gang. You're not gonna give me no chance, gang.
Play action almost makes it impossible to keep them
I don't want no
Yeah,
chance
because those
at all.
guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups in man.
Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it on the left. Nothing but green ahead. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon.
And how about the bomb, the long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
I told you, bro. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back, bro.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill.
I'm done fucking with you.
Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, man.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
What did I say? What did I say?
Back to pass.
Yeah, I don't
It's
remember what I
Guru.
said.
This time he's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I don't even know what I said.
The thing I like about this
What I say, come back?
He's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always
I
knows
said, come back.
exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Oh yeah, I'm done.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get the first through
Yo,
the
why
air.
are you going these weekends?
Complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense
Skinny,
can
short
tack a
ass
little
route,
something
man.
extra on their lead before the break.
Nah, do you? Now I'm finna play man.
Alabama with a
Let me
first
see.
and 10 here.
Show me something.
He wants to throw right down the middle.
Nah.
And that
No way they
pass
calling that back, bro.
intercepted.
That was not a PI, bro. That was not a PI at all, bro.
They bring him down,
If we
but
call
that
that shit back.
great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Shit, yes.
Oh, man. Thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage. So wave off the
That is
turnover.
great- that's great
give up the
defense.
yardage. It'll be first down. As a defense, you hate to let
You're
them
running the
move
ball.
the chains on a
I'm putting
penalty, but
Brent
that's
Steve
what
up.
they did. It's first and 10.
Yes.
Miller
Bro, I
with the ball.
always used to use Alabama. I know
Creating
that
some
place.
space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard
Yeah, I don't
line.
know.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down
Yes,
with
boy.
positive plays. Positive yards, hand the
I didn't
football
know
off, set up a
on the
big second down.
position for everybody staying in that game. I know that. No, stop doing short. Yo,
After the
go
productive
deep,
first
game.
down play, it's second and 6.
Nah, you're not running again. You could do a straight play.
Looking to throw, it's Milrow.
Yeah, you're like doing these
He's
short
got
ass
his
routes.
man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from
Go
getting the
deep,
first
nigga.
down.
Nice completion here to
He's
this
scared
wide
of me.
receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got
Yeah,
to keep
hold
their
this, man.
eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's looking to throw it.
Ah,
Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time.
shit,
to
we
get
can
to that
tell,
first
bro.
down
You just
mark.
do the same shit
And
over
I
and
love
over
working
again.
the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups.
Hey,
For
man,
the
man.
offense for sure.
Second down coming up.
I hear you. Yeah, you banned play.
He's looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Man, that's a couple bad
They knew
throws.
better
Last
to count
possession
that.
obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one,
They knew.
in harm's way. You got to make sure
They knew
if
better.
you're throwing to the open guy, make sure you're taking care of that football. You can't have any more turnovers.
Ball
You'll
just
keep having
inside the
one-on-one.
40 at the 39. It's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bernard. Working
stop
their
doing
way
that, play.
closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Back to throw, it's Milrow. Going for it all. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Wants to throw on third. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To throw, it's Gabriel. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
You see what happened when you go deep?
The returner will be knocked down. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust.
You doing early shit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller.
Really
Sliding
gonna be
off the
happy,
defender.
nigga.
They make the stop, but there is a flag
Yeah,
on the
spook.
field. We'll see what that's all about.
Nigga,
The
what?
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will
You not
take
call
the
it holding
penalty.
no more?
Offense getting set for first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tried to move that
push
pile
your ass
forward. He
up, but
maybe gets
you
two.
can
He's down
go
at the
hard,
21.
That's a really good
If
job
you
by the
put me
defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground,
things
take
in order
away
to
that
look
run game,
for.
make them one-dimensional, put them in passing
Swing it
situations.
back.
Really good job by the defense.
Stop doing that. We got
Picked
running
up 2
play.
yards on that last one.
Damn.
They need 8 on second down.
Oh, nah,
The give
nah,
is to
sucks.
Miller.
Okay.
Right down the gut of the field. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll
I'll
house
see
it.
that.
Touchdown,
I'm not
Crimson
tweaking that.
Tide.
Your ass. You can wrap that.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense
I'm
were
back,
crowding
bitch.
a
You
lot
about
of
to
bodies
go.
close to the line of
Gang,
scrimmage.
you've been
And once
playing
they
this.
were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get
You
one
see every
good
time you go
angle.
for a short
And
route.
with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot
Yeah,
touchdown.
you been playing this game. You been playing this shit, bro. But you still been playing this shit. Yeah, I just started back playing this shit yesterday. I've been having lane. I didn't never play it for. Even for decorations. About a year. Bro.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
The little soft flip pass falls incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Scanning the field, it's Gabriel trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is
going deep. And he's got it at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd. And
I don't cut, nigga. I don't cut, nigga.
do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
And they'll try to tack on 2.
Nah, bro.
He's looking to pass.
Of course you.
He's
You don't get it right
for
there.
the 2 as they draw a little
They
closer.
can kick the field goal. I mean, kick it off to you.
Good, accurate throw, and they come
You're gonna get it back.
points.
On the run
I'll do
from
nice for that
inside his own
routes.
5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Adisha.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
On the ball.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the
What's that?
defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm,
Who the fuck
it's
is on the ball?
really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet.
You can get him
everything
56
you're picking is
and
working.
suck.
Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Okay, man,
This
you could do that
offense
real
came
shit
into the
again.
game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you
and
know
they're
your
running
face, you could do a
down
hook,
hill
T. You
right
could do a
at this
hook.
defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
They'll need to convert
do
this
it.
3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started.
Hey,
To the air, it's Milroe.
look,
He finds his
red
man.
ass for that.
Good job running that
Nothing doing
route
it.
to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the
Every
open
time you
one.
go deep, what
We
happens?
know who he really wants to go to on
I
3rd
want
down.
that shit every
The
time.
best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
But so I didn't.
The offense will have to use its
Fuck your
first
phone.
timeout of the half.
Alabama.
It'll be
He's
a
called
1st
timeout.
and 10 from the 29.
Or don't mess with that. You listen. What
He's going to pass.
you doing is good.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Out across the 30 to the
Yeah, really
39
nice
after
take it.
getting 10 on that one.
If you are, you doing the same play over and over again. Like, come on, we can do something different. Why you keep doing the same play?
First down to start the drive after
You
the
should be
break.
sacked.
Looking to move it through the air.
Yeah.
Fires it incomplete.
Bitch, come on, nigga. Oh, you need that in your hand. All my fucking man. Get that shit in me.
After the
Let's see
quarterback
what
and
they do
receiver
with that
failed
shit,
to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This defense
Yeah,
forcing
sacked it. I
them
just
to
sacked
throw
it.
into
I
tight
just
windows.
sacked
They need another stop on 3rd and long. Off play action. And they got him for
I
the
just find
sack.
I'll play that. Stop.
3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here.
He didn't overthrow it. He
It's only
underthrew
by
it.
1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better
That
hope
means
their
it would have been a
defense
pick.
can play well in this sudden change situation.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They can stop every
They're
run
trying
I
to
do.
run the
Come on.
football. There's just
Yeah,
nowhere
might
to
as well
go
do
for the ball
rush
carrier
more.
inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Said what?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Certain moments in the game, you know, are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming up 3rd and long.
They ain't not gonna do this shit to me.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He rifles one deep to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it.
They can swim it.
What a play call, a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10.
I'm not getting rich.
Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
How nice is it as a defense when you've got a corner that can play on an island
If you would have fucked up
dominant
that,
as this guy has been
I would have
all
left
game
him
long. You saw another great example of it right there. Breaking on the ball and knocking it away.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He'll pull it down and run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
All of that.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the incompletion, let's see if they go back in the air on 2nd and 10 from the 33. Takes the handoff. It's James. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
There we go. It started. We start back playing this.
On 3rd. Pulls it in. It's James. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation. You're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback.
If I don't get it, if I don't get this third down, I'm gonna give you props and leave it.
As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They were able to make the tackle. And
oh my God.
4th.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
On the role play I just did, but that shit worked.
And that drive right there is exactly
if I miss
what
the
you
kick.
dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
They did need that extra point to take the lead, and now they have it here in the 4th.
A field goal.
And now the job trying to hang on to this 1-point lead. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
You should do weird shit. I can tell you is.
Here comes that Alabama
See if my play works.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what
Bitch!
Spurrier
Bitch!
said.
Anyway, this
Anyone
bitch.
catch
Anyway,
it?
this bitch is
He's
good.
at the
Anyway,
40.
this bitch is do that.
At
Anyway,
the
this
20.
bitch is do that. Anyway, this bitch is
Touchdown, Alabama! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense.
Oh, heck. I was playing like that.
With here, but they have to be highly efficient in
I
their
was playing
attack.
so deep like
It
that.
comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock.
Dude, you
for a little
playing
bit.
mad
Possibly
deep.
use my timeouts.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field.
Bitch, shoot.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a
I bet you won't play man-man.
play. No time to waste here. They've got to get
I bet you won't
set
play
and pick
man-man.
up chunk yardage. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
I'm out. Okay.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to
Play
extend
man-man.
the
Play
play, but
man-man.
just couldn't
Play
find
man-man. Play
anybody
man-man.
open.
This
Play
offense is up
Play man-man.
against it here.
Play
Trailing
man-man.
late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
They've got to move quickly
Nah,
here.
fucking
Still a
man,
chance, but
man.
They've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Ass bitch. Well, that's why I too do not play man-man, nigga. You'll never play man-man.
Inside the 10.
Fuck.
And he scoots out of bounds,
Bitch.
picks up the first
If
down.
I showed
gets
some
the clock
crash now.
stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
With one time.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense.
I'm
The
fucking
receiver, he
scared.
does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground.
Bitch.
Into the end zone.
Ready.
Touchdown.
We
An
ready.
extra point away from taking the lead.
Bye.
How about that?
We
Coming up with less than
ready.
30 seconds in the ball
We
game.
ready.
Score, and this offense absolutely
We
responds.
ready.
Go kick that extra point, take a 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
And they take the lead, and now in the waning moments, they're so close to a win. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
28.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
I'm gonna play high deal, guys. And that's how you got that score. Huh? That's the suit. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you said. This? Oh, I don't know what that is. I don't know how to do that.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. And if you list the
I don't know how to do
priorities
that.
here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
Oh, that's mine.
It's a balance.
Hey,
The
GG,
receiver
GG, hey,
was
GG.
doubled, and they picked
Nice
it
game.
off. And they'll drag him down after a
You want a rematch? You want a rematch? Add me on PlayStation. If you want to. Yeah, I heard you. You said that. This nigga here don't know how to accept that shit with his old ass. That was a great game. That was great. That's the best game I ever had.